Alright guys, Spliffy here. Welcome back. So, nata sa laboratory ni Hartman and ato na nadala ang corpse ni Mama. Zoom out. Like mo dyan ako. So kinanglan eh. Ano ko pwede matanaw? Family. Good.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films? You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime. Nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the Satch. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
Sige
As
siya
it
like
happens, I've read
Well,
about your
serotonin.
circumstances. I lost
Oxytocin
my
eh.
family in an accident too.
Ah, fuck.
I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
Ah, mga zombie.
The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on?
We are already dead, my dear.
I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go!
Siya nabalik siya kay resuscitate.
The ICU's
Versus
backup generator
resuscitate.
kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman.
Manang Hartman. Kay Hart.
Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prep-your-own station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish
maadto na
our
ko sa
research
west.
posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Armory. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Nah. Okay, can I question?
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
You scratch. You scratch. Okay.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal. Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Amelie's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edgenot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Okay. Kani ba? Kanang bothered ko kay naapa bang ko'y wala na ko na open diri nga network good. Wala ko sa nang deliver. Orders. Apa lagi sa taas? What if mabalik ko? Something that somewhere there is a pit.
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
Okay. Ano na ako armor plate eh. Pwede pa ako kabalik dito, no? Pauna na. Pauna.
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Yeah.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was?
What?
A fossil beach.
Ooh.
If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. A Bridges paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. But in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what. Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter. Any irregularities should trigger...
Okay, let's do this. So, unsay atong cargo. Kuyawa aning antimatter bomb eh.
Sam, so Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever? Well, not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
Pretty cool. Alright lang ko dalawin eh. Shortcut.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab? Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
Steep mo siya. Hindi mo kaya. Naku, nasunod sa mapa. Slide.
Well,
Mayawa din niya ang isuot eh.
okay. Come on.
Okay, good. Sagad lagi basta mga lisod ng mga paths kay wala kayo na BT or wala gyud BT. Keep on keeping on. Hinay lang. Tara to.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Okay.
Sam Bridges. Oh, I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of... I put the nightmares down to fatigue. The possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we got it. Dying's not an option. My research is no... It's not just my life you're saving. I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh?
Sige, connect na.
Oh, yes. Right then. If you'd do the honors.
Ah. Okay. Kana ba? Mas babaw. Balik ko diha pon. Geologist. Alright.
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA, with access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now. Assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Evidence of an...
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the chiralium readings. In the distant past, earthquakes cause frictional melting along, producing layers of what is known...
Pseudo-tacolite.
We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here, the presence of chiralium in this of all strata, it strongly suggests, and not just them, the chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were that would seem to indicate the Big Five. And in expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover. But this is only the...
Yeah.
See this through, Sam, and there's no telling.
Good work. New.
Kuan man. Balik lang ang kuan na ulit in case. Sudah delivery bot recycle sa ning kuan be ayaw no not that cycle pwede ko ka claim. That's like 800, no? Fabricate na lang. Nga, tara ta.
Thank you for your contribution.
Saan ito paingan sunod? Save sa ba? So, uy, layo ah. Murag downhill naman ito puros.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Layo yun. Bakit pa-deliver na delivery bot eh. Asa man day ko paingon? Mari mo ko sa ubos. Anong nibalik mo ko sa taas? Buang man ko eh. Deliver na lang ko eh, kapuya.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked. Deploying.
Yung siguro gamitan na repair na eh. So, manaog ko.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Terus na po ni BT ron. take it slow. Oh, damage yun. Oh, mo ko natagak. Sus, nanapuni ka pa right. Motherfucker. Kita gyud. Pero to tobat na kay ko. Yahoo. Okay. Now that's a paleontologist.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the... I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all. Though I can't for the life of me imagine how.
Okay, connect.
You can set up the chiral network while I work.
There, Napa Explorer. Sige, panastadihan.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. Hello? It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord.
No.
An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but a specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work... So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he... But what does a dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. But to protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent while there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite, and if it is indeed another one of the big five, could the umbilical cord be... We must recover that cargo. It could provide a vital clue to the... We're so close. So very, very... Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being...
Good work.
Southwest. Kalayo, oy.
An oxygen mask, huh? Good idea. It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity, making it easier to keep your balance. If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it does.
Layo naman po kayo ko. Oo na yan ako eh. Ha? Wala na din eh.
Order assigned.
First time putting on the power gloves. So, asa to paingon? Ula ra dahil niyo eh.
Weapons restrictions.
Right.
Construction complete.
Mas basta naka-charger. Balik na ko. Right, bro.
Almost there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Hindi ano, root
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Here you go, boss.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing in that lost ship. And yes, It did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Hartman via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine, an Evo-Devo biologist. Lately, she's taken an interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen.
It's quite remarkable. And to clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for... By aiding her research, we may yet... We've already made so much progress. With your continued help...
Good work. New order available.
Asam nilapitan niya hang. Uy. Mukat-kat naman po ko. Pero doon lang siya kaayo diri sa ano. Recover na. Ito na eh.
Order assigned.
Ingon po ito. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, tomorrow, ganahan ko explore patong part na wala pa yun ako na-unlock. Bye!